We're back in Islands of the Caliph. Okay, now I know this was supposed to be like a one-off for the demo, but the developer went ahead and made an update to it. So I felt it would be, unfair to just go ahead and show the game and with me just complaining about it, how the structure is set up. Also, I just realized that I know it's a stylistic choice, but that's a really big eagle. Like really big. I hope that's actual size. I like that. I hope this is like a Sinbad thing, and that's like a rock. Okay. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay. Start a new game. Welcome to the islands of Caliph. Centuries ago, a flood divided the nations in a great ocean. The nearby islands were close enough together to maintain relations, but they have recently become isolated. You long for the days when people would trade and visit, would travel and visit and trade with each other freely. Explore and interact with people to find a way to reunite the islands of the Caliph. Tab to continue. Okay. As you can see on the bottom right there, F2. Open the menu. Now, what I don't know is if F2 opens the menu, like, separately. That's a concern. Let's find out. It's a scientific method. Okay. So it does open the menu. Alright. Let's see if it... Okay. Exploration tips. This is probably the most important part. Each island has a number of merchants, but not every kind of merchant appears on every island. Almost every island has a special... Almost every island has a special monster part trader. This will help you gain silver and are very important, especially early in the game when your character is... Words? When your character is weak. Okay. Okay. Listen to the NPCs who will sometimes offer information about special locations and warn you about dangers. There are many obstacles that might prevent you from reaching certain areas. Each obstacle has a way to get through it. Locked door have keys. Spider webs will burn. Boulders can be smashed with a hammer, etc. There are many obstacles that might prevent you from searching certain areas. Oh wait, yeah, I already got that one. Don't expect to be able to go everywhere right away. Sometimes the key may not be available until after you've reached a different island or spoken to the right NPC. You can always come back later. Try different things. Some interactions may be obvious, others not so much. Walking into an NPC will open a dialogue. Some objects also react being walked into, but only when certain conditions are met, like spider webs carrying a torch or a lantern. You see, I wouldn't have made a connection that a lantern burns a web. That's good. That's good information to know. I mean, it makes sense. Early lanterns are just oil lanterns with a wick and fire. It makes sense. It's just you don't think, oh, fire and glass casing. You're not going to take out the lantern and to go ahead and swing it at the spider web. So, yeah, merchants. Very important to the island's game. Okay. Fishmonger buys and sells fish, monster parts. Other unique traders exist. Okay, combat. Blocking is important for many reasons. First, especially in tight enclosed spaces where moving around is difficult, blocking by space can greatly decrease the damage enemies do. Many monsters are poisonous or spread these through scratches, stings, and bites. Blocking does not always prevent them from doing physical damage, but successful block will prevent you from being poisoned, envenomed if you want to get technical, or contracting a disease. Learning to time your blocks with a hit is a crucial component of combat. Cheaper, slower weapons will hit harder to... Cheaper, slower weapons will be harder to time correctly, so consider investing in faster weapons as soon as possible. Okay, so the actual weapon affects your block speed as well. Again, more information. You see, one thing about game design is that you're playing with the player. If you invite someone to play a game of chess, you better tell them the rules so they know what's going on. Or at least provide an environment where they can learn the rules at a relatively quick pace. Otherwise, if you just stonewall them right at the front, it's very hard to get invested, if that makes any sense. If you don't even get an hour in before you hit some kind of serious roadblock, it is very difficult to get invested. And a roadblock is not the same as a challenge. A challenge is, hey, I dare you to do X, and you figure out how to do X. And a roadblock is just, no. Or where there is no obvious challenge, it's just, hey, we've provided several possible solutions, and you just happen to pick the one solution, and that is going to make your life miserable because you don't know. You don't know. Okay, combat. Let's see. Combat is enhanced by your strength, speed, and vitality stats. Strength helps deliver more damage. Speed helps you swing faster, and vitality helps you resist taking it. It doesn't say it, but I assume that speed also improves your block. I'm going to assume that based on what it said about weapons. And vitality helps you resist taking damage, poison, and disease. Okay, so it's not just health. It also prevents you from taking poison. So leveling up is actually helping you regardless of how things go. Again, good to know. Weapons. Okay, clubs and hammers are different. Good to know. You're going to be hearing that a lot. Good to know. There are many different kinds of weapons available in various islands. Each island will have a different weapon and have different weapons. Merchants who will have different assortment of weapons available. We are not going to talk about each weapon type here, but there are a few important things to consider. Weapons come in a variety of qualities. They can be shoddy, fair, or exceptional. Shoddy weapons will be cheaper to buy and more easily available, while fair and exceptional weapons will get more expensive and rare. Keep an eye out for exceptional weapons because while expensive, they will often be faster and do a lot more damage than weapons of lesser quality. But economically, fair weapons are usually the best value when factor in cost. Also, before you spend all your silver on that exceptional spike, I taking a dig at me, Dev? You want to fight? Before you spend all your silver on that exceptional spike club, make sure you have some armor and a helmet to protect you from damage, and some antidotes, cures, and bandages in case you need to recover from an attack. Bandages are kind of mediocre last I checked, but then again, and it makes sense when you realize how much silver you'll be getting through the game. Okay, clubs. Heavy piece of wood, normal spike variety, slower. If fine. I shouldn't make fun. You should see my writing. My writing is atrocious. If you find exceptional clubs, they can and be a bit faster to swing. Knives. They are very quick, but do not do that much damage. Still, being quick can pay off because it will be able to block incoming attacks more effectively. Fair. Swords, many different. Okay, hammers. This heavy tool can deliver a lot of damage, but also tends to be slow. Using them as combat is not recommended unless you are in a wide open area or are really good at timing your swings. However, hammers can also destroy boulders, so it's good to have one handy at any given time. Axes, a little faster and more effective than hammers. Axes also have the ability to chop down trees to help collect firewood. Pardon? Spears, quick and fairly high in damage. Spears are actually better than most swords, so pay attention to the cost and quality when deciding what to purchase. So yeah, it's probably a good idea to get like a variety of weapons, just in case. For instance, knives probably would have been helpful against the scorpions, and simply because of their ability to block faster. Armor comes in 3 types, like weapons and helmets. Okay, and will help prevent you from receiving critical hits from enemies. Okay, good to know. So we're doing the Battle Brother things where a head hit counts as a critical. Armor gives you a general passive defense against general passive defense. Shields are only effective if you are actually blocking, but they can help absorb almost all the damage from any enemies, depending on the quality of the shield. Remember, blocking will also prevent you from getting poisoned or disease. So this makes blocking more effective. So a shield and a knife would actually be a very good combination. Or a shield and an exceptional sword would be a very good combination. Disease, poison, physical damage. Make sure you visit the medicine vendors often. Have the right antidote or cure can make a huge difference. I know that. I know that. Toxins and antidotes. Venomous monsters, including spiders, scorpions, snakes, and various types of fish. Pardon? Various types of fish? And you're going to need to elaborate that. What do you mean, various types of fish? Are fish going to come out of the sea and attack me? Anyway, they can inject venom through their bites and stings. Don't get technical on me. Or the case of fish, if you eat them. Okay, so the fish aren't going to break out the clubs and come break your kneecaps. Good to know. Good to know. The correct antidote will cure you of this toxin and slowly heal you when you take it. Note, it will only heal damage actually caused by the venom. It will not heal damage caused by the physical attack itself. Wait. Oh, so the antidote doesn't just heal, doesn't just cure you. It also undoes the damage done by the venom. See, that is very good to know. That is very, very good to know. I wouldn't have noticed that. Because I would take the antidote and I would immediately go to sleep to heal up if I was in that strait. Half your health, you go back and you go ahead and you heal up. Or I would have assumed it was some kind of natural regeneration. I never would have made that connection. Good to know. Okay. For this, you will need to use a bandage or find a place to rest. Okay. Toxins will slowly damage your health until you are cured or you die. Note, it is possible to get poisoned and be in such a state that it is impossible to find a cure fast enough to save your life. If this happens and you die, your character does not actually die. Rather, you will fall in consciousness and wash sore back on the first island, and with some of your silver and items missing. I didn't get to show that off last time, but now we know the rules. Disease and cures. Some monsters, like ghouls and rats, can inflict you with blisters. Eating uncooked fish will give you a stomachache, and simply not enough rest might land you with a fever. Pardon? Okay, so sleep deprivation. Bad. Get plenty of sleep, everyone. You get 7 hours of sleep. Take care of yourself. Taking care of yourself is really important. You should never neglect your health. Life lessons. But sometimes our best efforts are not enough and we need medical intervention. Thankfully, the apothecary will carry a number of different cures. Try to stock up on a few different kinds of pills whenever you can, because they are not always available on every island. Bandages. Use these to heal physical damage caused by combat. You can also seek out a place to rest. Each city will have an inn, and you can also find tents or even make your own camp if you find the right. You can make your own camp. Good to know. Okay. Resting is important in keeping up your stamina and health too. But bandages are important to have handy when you are out on an adventure and there may not be any place to rest. Leveling statistics. Stats include strength, speed, vitality, persuasion, concentration, and awareness. Each has currently the effects are limited to the following. Strength increases damage. Speed increases weapon swing. Vitality reduces damage dealt by enemies and effects. Persuasion, bargaining skill for better prices. Concentration improves healing. Awareness improves your chance of rummaging for coins and items. When you start a new game, for existing players, when you load your game, you will be assigned in each stat. You will be assigned each stat randomly between 5 and 15 points. Stats build slowly, but will have an impact on actions you perform in the game. Instead of randomly being granted a couple points of strength or speed when gaining a level, character will gain a number of stat points. And these points can be spent at a trainer on various islands. Each trainer will specialize in a particular stat, so you can gain the stats you want. Trainer can be found in towns and sometimes in other places. ... Make sure you look around for the various trainers whenever you reach a new area. To gain experience points, you need to fight monsters. Once defeated, each monster will grant you a certain number of experience points based on their difficulty. And there are many more details in the Islands of Caliph. However, most of them are either self-explanatory or will reveal as you play the game. So explore and find out for yourself. Okay. Now we can actually start the game. All right. Oh, this won't be of much use to me. All right. Better get the mouse. Get out of here, mouse. Alright. Now. Hello, friend. Yes, you have spiders in your corn. Spiders in your cornflakes. I understand. They really don't venture too close without a weapon. I will pay you 5 silver to get rid of them. Do you accept? Oh. Of course I accept. Of course. Now. Oh. Brought up the quest log by accident. Now. Oh. This is the new area that the dev added. Danger. Spiders ahead. Do not under any circumstances burn the webs with fire. Do not do that. Do not do that thing. But yeah. So this is where everything really starts to come together. Now that I actually have an idea of what I'm doing, I might be able to give this game a fairer shake than initially. Because now I'm playing the game. I'm not just going through it blindly. Okay, so if we had a hammer, we'd be able to go ahead and break that boulder, most likely. I say most likely because I don't take anything for granted. Oh, and probably this one as well, which means that I'd be able to open another path to somewhere. And this one. So yeah. Ooh! Come on. Oh, I forgot that they can just go ahead and attack from the side. Hey, I actually timed a block right. Happy day. There we go. Was the floating animation on the corn new? Wow, thank you so much. Here's your payment. And please keep my own club. I use it anyway. I cannot thank you enough for all your help. All right. So, in order to get through here, I'm going to need a torch. So, and now the game has indirectly sent me on another quest. I want to get in there. I want to find a torch. I don't want to find a ship. I want to find a torch. Also, by adding another area, the dev gives a longer time for an apple to spawn. There being more in the way of like an more time for that to. You weren't here before. I trade the parts of previously living things. Just care to see what I've got? Oh, he went ahead and moved him over here. Okay. Well, thank you for taking that off my hands. I appreciate it. Alright. I can help you gain persuasion if you're ready. Would you like to train now? Yes. You do not have enough stamina. Darn it! Okay, fair enough. Clubs are us. We don't really need anything right now. Sadaka Town is the name of this place. Press enter to. Sadaka means charity, but somehow our people forgot. Yep. Oh, also, I think that this is supposed to be a lady. I missed that initially. But that having been said, I wonder how the other NPCs are structured now that. I heard that there are people who are willing to pay some strange items. I don't understand who wants spider fangs, or what they would do with them. But I guess that's their problem. True. Yeah, this one just goes ahead and talks about how the person who was trying to open the gate behind me, they took off to another island. So I have to go ahead and go to that island. I have to go to that island in order to open that. Nope. Welcome to the shop. My light guide you. Do you need tools to help you in dark places? Yes. Now, I get what the developer was trying to do, and I want to talk about that more. The idea was that I think, was that you go ahead, you go through this entire quest, you open this up, and then you get access to the monster part trader, which is an interesting idea, but I'll go ahead and explain where it falls apart as time goes on. Again, I don't want to browbeat the developer too much because he's doing a good job. He is doing a good job. This is a nice game, and I want to see it succeed. I found some really amazing things on the sea one day. They look like eggs, and I think I might be able to sell them. I would take them to the market, but the darn door has been unlocked. I can't remember the last time I was over there. My last orders were to guard this dungeon, so I guess that's what I'll do. Yeah. This is the guy that kind of clues you in. Oh yeah, if you go ahead and you find that key, you can sell your stuff at the market. Which, it's a bold decision to go ahead and cut your players off from their economy. It's definitely a bold choice. I don't know if it's the right choice, but I will go ahead and I will attempt to display the intended progression of the original game as near as I can tell, and you can go ahead and decide if. Oh, no! Come on, move! No. Okay. All right. What did the torch time? Did the torch time get extended? I need to go ahead and check that. I didn't even bother to look at it. But yeah, in order to get through spider webs, you have to just walk through them. And when the torch is burning down in the dark and it goes out early on, it's a lot less obvious than it initially seems. It's like, yeah, you walk through the web in order to burn down the in order to burn down the thing. What you on about? All right, rummaging 4. Did the developer boost rummaging as well? Oh. I do it to myself. There you go. Yeah, scavenging awareness of 4. Oh! Silence. Yeah. So it looks. Was I just getting bad luck before, and the stats just constantly rolled me with a low awareness bonus? Dev, you'll have to tell me how right I am about that. Object cannot be nosed. Nope, no way through there. Thought there might be like a secret there or something. Something I perhaps missed. But no. Alright. So yeah, the way the game was originally structured seemed to suggest that what you want to do is you want to go ahead and immediately go to the next town. So you go, darn it. Another one. Yeah, I definitely feel like the dev extended the life on the torch because maybe I've just gotten more conservative with my torch usage. Maybe I'm faster on the buttons. Who knows? I'm gonna go ahead and check the. I'm gonna go ahead and check on the vendor one more time. Nope. Let's go ahead and see here. No, the bird time is still registered at like 100. Huh. It is a mystery to me. Okay. So yeah, the original intended progression was that you go ahead and you go down there with a torch. You figure out. You find out that, oh wait, in order to sell the pieces you need to go ahead and unlock the door to the market, and hopefully by the time you come back, an apple has spawned. Now, You're not supposed to eat the apple. So this is the dev is playing a bit of a dangerous game here because he assumes that his players will not immediately eat the apple, which is in fairness a solid bet. All right. Nope. Nope. There we go. Nope. Nope. Wrong button. Wrong button. I'm down to 5 burn time. But I'm doing a little bit better than for money than money than before. So hopefully this will all go smoothly. What is it? I hope nothing too vicious is in the dark forest. Oh, Dev placed another apple here. I assume this one is very much deliberate, like an actual apple. And Dev said, "You know what? People complain about not finding out. Here, have your darn apple." Another apple. Woo. And a treasure chest? 25 silver. And an exceptional club. Man, and Dev is feeling really generous now. And I'm not complaining, but that's unexpected. This definitely gets a better idea of what of like the core gameplay loop. Which is funny because now you don't actually need the monster cellar. That's the craziest part. This section right here. This section right here actually means that the player doesn't need to find an apple. It means that that the player doesn't need the monster cellar in the early game. He can actually complete the first quest now without using the monster cellar. Don't get me wrong. It's nice to have, but I just think that it's amazing. Oh, I think it burned out. I was so busy talking. Alright. And there you go. Oh, I can go ahead and put one of these on instead. Alright. But yeah, this entire section was not here previously. Come on. So yeah, I'm honestly more than a little curious, and this also means that you now have just a section you can come back to if ever you need wood. So this is going to be useful to players later on as well when they start using copious amounts of wood to, I assume, make fires. Yeah, look, I got 3 apples. Alright. So, out of respect for the developer, the developer met the player halfway here. Okay, this was very generous on the developer's part. He didn't have to include this. Honestly, this is more the fact that I'm holding this spiky club right here. It means that the next area itself is going to already be a cakewalk. Nope, you're getting tired. You're getting hungry. Well, I have so many apples, I can actually go ahead and eat one. And if I was a new player, I didn't just eat a valuable quest item. So you want to get off this island? Yes. This ship will take you north to the Eye of Tarbea. It's not free. We'll need 5 silver coins. Well, I happen to have that. Have that and more. Would you like to buy a ticket? Yes, please. All aboard. So, I'm going to go ahead and meet the developer halfway here. And when I get to the next island, I'm not going to look for the monster trader. Yeah, you can go ahead and rest on long voyages. I mentioned this in the last one. Let me on. Okay. And there's a new guy over there. What's he on about? Alright. It's hot out here. Yeah, this is the guy that wants the apple. If you don't get this apple, then normally you would have abject poverty. But in my particular instance, not only do I have the apple, but I found that treasure chest before, so I am well funded. I am well funded. I can go ahead, I can get myself some armor. Oh, no, wrong button. Okay. Yeah, I've got 44 coins. So that's enough for... not enough for exceptional, but I could buy some fair armor if I wanted to. But I'll go ahead and buy a shoddy. Out of respect for the developer, I will go ahead and I will buy shoddy. I will buy some a shoddy fez. And you know what? It's a waste of money, but I want to go ahead and I want to complete the mission the way the developer had originally set it up. Now that I actually know what to do, I will go ahead and I will get to the end. Now, normally this would pretty much spend most of my coins, the shoddy fez and the shoddy clothing. That would make up most of my works. So far I'm just going to hold on to everything, and I'm only going to use the basic weapon right now. Just for the time being, just until I get through this first section. Now, I had misunderstood this, and wanted to start a business. She went to the eastern part of the island to set up shop, but I'm afraid to follow. It's too dangerous if you ask me. For some reason, this is pretty obvious hint, but I never, even though they say there's treasure out there, so yeah, for some reason it never connected to me that, oh, that's the monster cellar. It just never occurred to me to push that far forward. That the monster cellar is all the way out there. Somehow I'm guessing I just had like an aneurysm or something. Yeah, this guy just tells you about poisons and the like. I can help you gain vitality if you're ready. Would you like... Oh, he's a vitality trainer. Very generous of you, Dev. But, like I said, you met me halfway, so I'm going to meet you halfway. Yep. Alright. So... it helps if I actually go ahead and equip my armor. So we're working with a little bit of a deficit here. But if you go out here, you can find... that treasure over there, which would allow you to go ahead... Can't get through that way. Have to go around the other way. Now, since I went ahead and goofed, I'll go ahead and get some health and try going around the other way. Normally, I wouldn't be able to make use of this, and if I played the game normally, I'd just be out of luck. 1. All right. So let's see here. Yep, see, health is already going back up. So, instead, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go out and I'm going to try to get that treasure that's waiting for me. And then, if I get that treasure, I'll go ahead and get some bandages to see if I can heal up. Nope. Might wind up dying. You know what? I need to go back now. I have severely messed this up. See, even if you know what you're doing, you can still mess it up if you're terminally stupid like myself. Oh. Long story. Oh. Yes, please. I need anti-venom. I'm gonna buy 2. There you go. Okay. And now I need some bandages. Yeah, the intended progression initially was that you're supposed to go out in the desert and find a treasure chest. And that would allow you to go ahead and buy some healing. Let's try 3. Alright. There we go. We're back in business now. Yeah, bandages don't heal much, at least early on, but at the very least they're cheap. Did they change the price on it? Because I seem to remember them being more expensive when I first played. However, this might be a case of me being so poor that I had to scrounge around for every cent. So, yeah. Alright. So, yeah, normally, when the demo first dropped, this was the first chest you'd be able to access. That I know of. And there's always 75 silver just waiting in there for you. And with some items of... with some items to pick from. Sorry, hiccups. Normally things like bandages and the like. And this would allow you to go ahead and get healed up after working your way through there. Now, if you're doing aimless wandering, then you wind up in a state where you can just wind up dying over and over, not sure if you're supposed to be doing what you're doing in the first place. And that's where the problem kind of started. Coconut. It's even got a coconut. Alright, so at this point I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go over to the monster parts trader. Not because I need to use it, because the developer has given me more than enough resources to go ahead and make it through here. Like, even if I don't rest, even if I even with all the mistakes I've made, I still have more than enough resources to go ahead and get it through this first map. So the monster part trader is now superfluous. But I am going to go ahead and show where... Another coconut. Okay. Show where it was, like I did in the last video. Yeah, see, this is the shop where she set up. And you can rest here. But I'm not going to go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and engage the quest like it was originally designed. And who knows, maybe this will maybe this will encourage the developer to keep going with the bold quest design. And because I don't want to discourage the developer. They're doing a great job, and I think that it should be encouraged. I think that should be rewarded by me trying to engage with the game the way the developer wants me to engage with it, at least to a degree. I was so caught up in the catharsis of being able to overcome an area that had stumped me for about an hour that I kind of reveled in numbers going up, which I won't say it's a bad thing, but I don't think it's what the developer wanted. I think the developer wanted you to go ahead, go through this quest, struggle for a bit, and then finally get access to the market. And the reason I think that is because between the chest and the die. There you go. Go back up. Between the chest and with all the money in it, and the anti-venom that is waiting for us at the center of this temple, makes me believe that that's how the game was structured out. The idea was that you go ahead, you push through the desert, you find the treasure, you go back, you heal up, you push through the temple, and then you go ahead and you find the resources you need to push all the way through. I might be about to die here. I might be dead. Ooh! Leather defense armor. Blister treatment. Okay. Now this might be a case where I have to retreat because I'm currently out of health, and I could have swore there was anti-venom around here. Yeah, I might have to go back, but I can also go ahead and put this on. Do we push ahead? Let's push ahead. Yeah, we're doing a little bit better this time. Oh. Okay. I have no choice. I gotta go ahead and go. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yep. See, that's what you're supposed to find in the temple. That anti-venom, in accordance with everything else you've collected, would be enough to like bridge you through the. Oh, and another torch. You know, in case you need a torch to get through here. That would allow you to go ahead and actually get through the mission in mostly one piece. Now, finding that armor was a boon, but otherwise I would probably find like a weapon or something else of equal use, or I might have just found fever pills. Am I still poisoned? Alright. There we go. And now we've pretty much completed the first mission. This is what would allow us to go. Oh, I'm extremely tired. I'm taking hurt from hunger. Well, I have an apple. There we go. Better go ahead and open this in case I die. And now we just go ahead and quickly explore around a little bit. Yeah, we're extremely tired, so we need to go ahead and get a rest here shortly. Peace, traveler. You may wonder what I'm doing out here. Actually, I don't wonder what you're doing out here. This is a form of silent protest, I know. You were exiled, and you're too yellow to return. Wonderful, take this iron key. Alright. So, now we get to go home, and we can actually access the market. And then I can start trading items. See, that's the way the quest is supposed to go, but there are so many tiny things that can go wrong for a new player, or if you're just stubborn and slow to learn, like me, that it's not what would be the term? It's difficult to get engaged with mechanics that you don't understand. I suppose that's the best way to phrase it. Alright. And... Yep. Now we can go home. Okay. Alright. So now we can actually complete the quest and head back. Oh, the return journey is completely free, by the way. Oh. Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and make this episode a little bit longer. Simply. Oh, there we go. Simply to make up the difference for that early reading. Hello. I understand. Don't open the web, otherwise the spiders will get out. Oh, yeah, okay. I thought he shifted location. He did, but not that much. Also, I assume if I had an axe, I could go ahead and like chop through here and get around back and get into that field. Again, a lot to explore. Alright. Clubs are... Oh. Okay. So. Now we can go ahead, open this up. Technically, we can go ahead and go back down into the dungeon and, check out that one key that we missed. Oh, did we never go in through? Yeah, we didn't. The who? Oh. And as you can see, even handicapping myself and not using all the resources that the game hands me, it is now very possible. I mean, initially it was very possible to get through. Let's be honest. There's a good chance that a lot of my early frustrations were just operator error. I'll leave it to the developer to decide how much of it was understandable operator error and how much of it was just the operator being an idiot. So yeah, the iron key also unlocks a door down in the dungeon with even more silver coins. You see, and a lot of bandages, like a lot of bandages. But that's kind of I get a great sense of ambivalence in trying to talk about this game, because it's got a lot of cool ideas, and the developer is very clearly passionate about it. At the same time, if you don't know what you're doing, you're not really helping anyone. Does that make any sense? I'm talking about myself. I'm not helping the developer. I'm not helping people looking to try new games. I'm not it's not conducive to anyone. I guess that would be the way to phrase it. Yeah, I can go ahead and sell that. What have we got right now? Leather armor, fair, 4 to 6. I mean, this looks like it's better than anything that we got here. And hello. I've never seen the Sultan so happy before. It's a great weight has been lifted off his shoulders. There's still the issue of that sea monster, though. Yet that's another challenge we must face. All right. Greetings, warrior. Yeah, the best weapons on the island. I might have the best weapons in my hand already. Shoddy. Speed of 2. Nope, still can't sell or discard your default weapon. I understand why. I understand. Let's see here. Exceptional Spike Club, 9 to 11. Or a Shoddy Sword, 6 to 14. Let's see here. So yeah, apparently this is a very lucky find in this first Spike Club. So I will go ahead and equip that now. Now that we've made it through the first challenge of the game. Anything through here? Yes? No? Maybe so? I can help you gain strength if you're already. Not yet. I want to go ahead. I want to go ahead and save. Game saved. Okay. Would you like to train now? Yes, please. So now we can go ahead and hit even harder. Would you like to train now? Yeah. Let's go ahead and train for a little bit. Spending points on strength is usually a good idea, I would think, because it directly affects how much you attack. And the more you attack, the less you're gonna die. Oop! Testing my strength out on you. We got a fair amount of points to spend. Do not have enough stamp points. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Press Y to accept. Alright. Oh, did the dev fix the... Nope, torches still still sell back at full cost. Oh wait. You're not the lantern guy. You're the apothecary. My bad. That's my bad. You're the lantern guy. Alright. We got 3 torches. Got plenty of medical supplies. We're all set up and ready to go. I believe I need a different key to open that. That's the treasure chest for storage. Yeah, this guy talks about the large brown spiders and the poisonous green spiders. This is an inn. I don't fully know the utility of an inn. Maybe it's just a time-saving convenience. So yeah, that's all that. And now we go and meet the Sultan, I guess? Hello. We go to the Sultan's palace. We have our eyes on you. Good to know. We guard the Sultan's palace. Yep. Alright. Anything to say? Okay. It is very bold. It is very bold of you to come here after what you did. However, I admit your actions took quite some courage. In fact, the great name of our town was rendered meaningless all this time. The city's been divided for generations, and I was too weak to question it. In reality, it was us, the wealthy, who were trapped by our great. Well, I do wonder how you managed to maintain your wealth when you went ahead and quartered off the poor, and thus, you know, your primary like economic base from the rest of the city. How did you tax anyone? For we could no longer leave the island due to a dangerous adversary. A great sea monster has taken over the southern dock. And would you help the people of Sadaka town much more? Do you accept? Yes. Go to the southern dock and see for yourself. It is a horrible beast that will allow no ship to come or go. Our island has been cut off from the rest of the world. Go forth and destroy and remove the set. Then you will have my gratitude. Take the copper key to the east of the town. Turn here when the sea monster has been defeated. Then you will receive your reward. Yes, my sultan. Alright. What we got? Oh, this is the opposite end of the town. Another apple. No, there's just apples all over the place. What are you? Squid egg acquired. I'm gonna need some elaboration here. What do you mean squid egg? Squid egg. Type. Boy. Boy. Alright. My boy, come with me. Yep, that's about it for now. Me and the boy going on adventures. Oh, this is how I access the cornfield. Hello. Our island produces corn and apples, I noticed. But we really love olives here. They are so rare and difficult to come by. If anyone brought olives, I am sure the food merchant would be happy. He would be willing to pay a lot for olives. Coconuts are in fairly high demand too. Whoa! I have those. Another squid. Where are these squid eggs coming from? Wait, is that the sea monster we're talking about? Cannot be. Wait. That looks like hay. Hay's flammable, right? Nope, you see a rock. That's not a rock. Facing the rock of the rock. Okay, yeah. So this is like a perch for a giant bird. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Let's go find out how much a coconut goes for. Mystery of mysteries, wonders of wonders. Alright. Interested in some squid? And he's not really interested in squid. 19. Not bad. But I only have one, so I'm gonna go ahead and hang on to it. Right now I have more money than I do have more than I have anything else. Alright. Now we can actually begin our adventure. I don't trust this. Seeing squid eggs all over the place. Alright. Here we go. No one has ever spoken to us before. You have something in mind and I want them back. My spawn was stolen from me by your kind. If any harm comes to them, you have been warned. No ships will cross these seas until my babies are returned. Do this for me, and you may use the waterways again. Do you accept? Oh, okay. Once one of your kind discovered my nest. When I returned, my babies were gone. Go forth and find them somewhere on this island. Return all 7, and I will give your kind. Otherwise, you will all pay for this crime. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't try to sell those eggs. Good to know. Good to know. Very important information. One may say vital. Better get to him quick before he figures out the market's open. Hey, you. Guess those eggs belong to that huge sea monster? Please don't tell anyone I told you this. I panicked and hid them all over the island in the dungeon. I hope the Sultan does not find out about this. Oh. Well, good news is... Nope. Good news is I have no sense of direction. So I have to go ahead and I have to explore the dungeon and see if I can find the egg heads. Alright. So I wasn't supposed to be down here in the first place. Well, don't I feel silly. That also explains all the like little cavities and whatnot in these holes. Because you weren't supposed to be down here in the first place initially. Hello? Hello? Oh. Gonna have to rest before too long. But of course I'll use the N. We are extremely tired now. Yep, there's one of the eggs. I'm gonna need to make some space. Now I should have enough to pick up. Ow. I should have enough to pick up 7 squidlies. Provided nothing terrible happens. Okay, pick up too many potatoes. Oh, another squid egg. You're getting tired. I know. But what I'd like is to go ahead and like survive until... Ooh, I am like tired. Yep, I'm hungry too, so... I imagine I don't need another apple. But go ahead and get that corn out of the inventory for now. Alright, so... Let's see, now we just need to find in the last of the... I do like that the barrels actually wind up on the map, because that can be used as like a loose guideline of where you are in relation to everything else. Okay, I think I found everything in there, which means it's probably the last of them are probably somewhere else. Back alley? Back alley, perhaps? No. Maybe the other. If not that alley, maybe the other. Nope. Alright, so it's probably out in the main island then. Thought I saw an apple over here. But it's good to know. Oh, there's another one. Oh, it's got a little bow on it. That's cute. I found the girl. Squid egg type girl. There's probably one more over here by the docks. Yep. And an apple. And I think that makes 7. Be gone. Alright. So we'll go ahead and we'll rest in the tavern. And then we will go ahead and finish this quest. Yeah, and now I can actually engage with the mechanics. I understand where I'm at. I understand what the game expects of me. I could have just rested at the tent, but I have enough silver. I'm gonna rest here. Thank you for staying. Come back anytime. Alright. So that one guy wound up causing a lot of trouble. Hello, friend. My babies, you have returned them to me. There you are, mommy's here. Don't cry. I will take you home now. Thank you, human. This will not be forgotten. Okay. Oh, that's neat. Talking to giant squid beast worked out for me. Well, I'm glad. I wonder if it's even possible to attack it. I'm glad I didn't, but because this was the more interesting outcome. But all the same, I do wonder: are there going to be other squid beasts? How are you going to differentiate? I hope that they're like color coded differently. That way I can tell friendly squid beasts from not so friendly squid beasts. Oh, that reminds me. Do you have any wares? Yes? No? No. Don't have anything I want. Understandable. Well, I could get a new fez. Do you have an exceptional fez? No. You do not. You disappoint me. Let's go ahead and check the weaponsmith. Got anything new for me? Nothing of any use. Not to me, anyway. Alright. Amazing. The creature did not look at it as if it could speak. True. No one attempted to approach it for fear of death. Once again, your courage has paid off and you have helped us greatly. Soon the ships will be able to return. Huh. And I got 50 silver for my troubles. Mind you, that doesn't mean a lot. That doesn't mean a lot as I'm kind of swimming in silver. Hurry! We're finally able to dock here with the sea monster gone. This ship will take you east to the island of Hikmah. That's not free. You will need to pay 15 silver coins. Glad the Sultan went ahead and what? No free boat ride for the hero? No one ride free? Fine. You stingy miser. Not that I'm not that I'm lacking for resources. Nothing like sailing the sea, feeling that wind, the spray of the waves, yours in the poop if you get tired. All right. How long would it actually take? I know that you can actually travel from island to island without a stop, if you feel so inclined. Okay, just walk through the mess. Okay. I am kind of curious how long it would actually take to get there without rest. Speaking of which, you are satiated. You are energetic. I wonder if there's any reason to. It would be nice to be able to like walk up onto like the sides of the ship, so I can get a better view. Because I'm impatient. I'm like a dog in a car. I have to stick my head out the window in order to get a look at everything. And if I have the option to like stay awake during the voyage, I'd like to get a better view of what's happening. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that, had to check on something quick like. Yeah. So far, fairly uneventful, it's fairly relaxing. Not any less tired, though. Oh, I think we've crossed into the next map. Okay. Stalagmites, little cliff faces. But yeah, based on that rock from before, that we are going to see rocks in this. Good. You can't have a game with an Arabian aesthetic and not have a rock in it. I think there's a law against it. And now we know that those eagles on the title screen aren't just super big. Those are rocks. Excellent. In European fantasy, you get in European fantasy you get dragons, and in Arabic fantasy you get rocks. This looks like a jungle. This is where those poisonous spiders are going to be, ain't they? Definitely. Not a question about it. But yeah, that was a pleasant enough ride. However, it definitely seems like sleeping through it is the preferred option. Not really much reason to stay awake during that entire time. It's mostly like, you know, nothing going on. Which, in fairness, that is true to life. Very often in sailing on a ship, it's just a lot of nothing going on. I speak from experience. Unless you have something to pass the time, you're going to spend a lot of time just on the water. Alright. Thank you for playing the demo. Okay. So that was Islands of the Caliph, and this time I actually got to the end. So, good job, Dev. Good job. I'm definitely going to buy the full game when it comes out. And thank you for being so receptive to feedback. Hopefully we didn't annoy you too much. Hopefully this was of some catharsis to you, seeing someone get through this without too much in the way of complaining. I'm sure someone else already has. Anyway, that's all I got for now. See ya. Bye.